So today I'm going to talk a little bit about chronic low back pain and running, and how running can actually help cure or treat lower back pain. Now, I just want to say I'm not recommending anyone to run for their low back. Talk to a doctor. I'm not going to be liable. This is kind of a disclaimer, but I'm going to talk about my first-hand experience and then a couple of studies to back it up. So just briefly going over my experience, have had, I guess, I had chronic low back pain for 7 years from like 18 to 25, and I was like crippled, bedridden, sciatica, and I saw about 40 different specialists, osteopaths, chiropractors, all these people, and they're like, you have to strengthen these muscles, you have to do that, and none of it worked. It was bullshit, and I know what it's like to be suffering from chronic pain for a long time, and people give up on you, you get depressed. Like, it's a really fucking horrific experience, which is why I'm making this video, because I genuinely want to help other people who might be going through this. Or if you want to watch this, you can just maybe learn something, or maybe you can recommend it to someone who is suffering from low back pain. And again, if anyone's going to do this, I really would recommend talking to your physician first or your doctor, before you do any of this. So that's kind of my first-hand experience. And the running, when I started running, I started with Catch to 5K, and it's like really pretty much just cured my back. I do other stuff as well, but if there's one thing I could do to fix my back, it's running. And I've never found studies to back this, but I managed to find some studies which kind of back this, because this is kind of what I'm saying, that running fixed my back is very anti, it's very anti what the current medical view is. And they're always like, no, you can't run, it's going to destroy your back. And I thought that too. And I've been running now for a few years. I've been running ever since. And yeah, it's like fixed my back. Obviously, it's not like I can't go like play in the NFL and like get fucking sacked and like all this shit. But like I can run, I can do sports, like certain sports. Like, this is a lot better than being bedridden and crippled. So we have two studies here, and one is a meta-analysis for the efficacy for treatment of chronic low back pain, a meta-analysis, and the results are that when they looked at people who do aerobic exercise, they actually reduce their disability, reduce their depression and anxiety, and just overall health. So this is a meta-analysis of multiple studies, and it does show that there is actual benefit to aerobic activity. And these are for chronic low back pain patients. But the even better study, which I found, which is one I want to cover more deeply, is this second study, and I believe it's called Running Exercise Strengthens the Intervertebral Disc. Now, this second, I guess, this table or figure I'm going to show, for me, is like amazing, because when they look at people who run, they either don't run or they run 20 to 40K or 50K plus. I'm not sure if this is a week. I think it might be a week they run that. Either way, it doesn't really matter. But they found that their average lumbar hydration was better. So they had more hydrated discs, which is a good sign of healthy discs in your back. And they also found they were bigger too. So if you're running more, I guess theoretically, and the person that got me to start running said like the impact can actually help strengthen those discs. So yeah, I think also the person that explained it to me who got me to start running, he kind of explained how it's kind of like endorphins. But yeah, it's really crazy. I've tried so many things, stretching, and this is the one thing that worked, and there's actual evidence here. So I think it's really amazing. I think, anyone who's been in that situation of chronic pain and felt hopeless, like, that's why it's so important for people to try many different things. And it might not help everyone, and some people should definitely not run, which is why you should talk to your doctor. But I think it's important and kind of my responsibility to put it out there. And yeah, I genuinely do hope that this has helped someone or benefited them, and hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, thank you for watching.